Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, August 17th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. You can learn a lot about an athlete, not just by the way they conduct themselves in victory, but also by how they conduct themselves in defeat. A few weeks removed from a tough rookie debut back at the Dallas Europa Pro, former NPC National Overall Champ Shaun Vazquez is giving a master class on how to bounce back from adversity. Earlier in the week, Vasquez very quietly released a handful of new progress photos, showing off a little bit of that good structure and crisp lines that make his physique so deadly. Despite having yet to give any official word about whether he's planning to hit the stage again this year, Vasquez certainly is looking the part right about now. As long as he can continue to keep his head down and stay focused on doing what it is that he does best, I have no doubt in my mind that the best Shaun Vasquez is still yet to come. If you spend enough time in bodybuilding, you start to realize that it isn't genetics or opportunity that winds up being the great equalizer. You realize pretty quickly that it's work ethic that separates the good ones from the greats. Now that he's officially entered into full off-season mode, it looks like our friend Kevin Jordan has been putting in a fair share of OT as of late. New update photos coming out of the Jordan camp show the third-year man looking much improved and tipping the scales at an alleged 270 pounds. During his contest season, we saw KJ manage to finish top 5 or better in all 3 of his contests. And to his credit, he was more complete front to back than he's ever been. With another solid offseason under his belt and another new plan of attack, I think 2018 could very well be the season we see Kevin Jordan step his way up into the winner's circle. I heard a quote earlier this week where someone said that there's no worse life to live than a life that's filled with regret. And I'm starting to think that Oksana may have caught that same message. This week, the most unstoppable force in fitness released some behind-the-scenes footage from her latest leg day, as she prepares to add yet another chapter to her already historic legacy by bringing home her 4th consecutive Fitness Olympia title. Everything I'm hearing leads me to believe that once again Oksana is firing on all cylinders, which spells nothing but bad news for everyone else in the field. When she's at her best, Oksana is probably the most breathtaking athlete in the entire industry. And I think that I can safely speak for everyone when I say I can't wait to see what sort of magic she's got up her sleeve this time around. Believe me when I tell you that hurricane season down here in South Florida is about as real as it gets sometimes. But even Mother Nature would have a hard time matching the sort of fire and fury that Brandon Curry is bringing right about now. This week, Curry was spotted completely crushing his latest chest workout and looking a whole lot like someone who's having a dream of a top 6 Olympia finish. Whatever sort of voodoo plan Curry's been cooking up out there at Oxygen Gym has been working, because he looks like he's back to being that supernatural version of Brandon Curry we saw to start the season. Whether or not what we're seeing in the gym is going to translate on stage is still anyone's guess right about now. But if I were a betting man, I certainly wouldn't have a problem laying down a few dollars on Brandon Curry scoring a career-best Olympia finish a few weeks from now. If you believe what you hear on the news, the US and North Korea are about 2 steps away from being locked in an all-out war. But as long as we've got Danny Riordan over here dropping bombs, I have to say I feel pretty good about our chances. Over the weekend, Riordan was spotted guest posing at the Florida Muscle Classic, where she brought the house down once again with an electric routine that captivated everyone in the building. My sources are telling me that this year we're going to see the best conditioned version of Danny Riordan we've ever seen. And when you consider the fact that we're talking about an athlete who's already been able to place second on the Olympia stage, you have to think that whatever she winds up bringing to the stage is going to be pretty damn scary.